Okay, do not buy smartphones right now. Like May month witnessed some good smartphone launches and some not so good smartphone launches. Hey. But moreover, the May month was packed with launches of AI. And to keep our team TechWiser updated on AI, a video on AI tools is coming really soon, so make sure you do subscribe for that. But the upcoming smartphone launches in June are flexible in nature, and one of them will have cinematic vision. And I might cry. HTC is coming back in India, the company that made the first Android smartphone. So overall, if you're thinking of buying a new smartphone right now, hold for this June month. I'm really excited for this upcoming series. It's going to be a really interesting one. Let's flipping go. First up, we have two phones from OnePlus Nord 4 and OnePlus Nord CE4 Lite. Now, as per leaks, they are set to launch in June. The Nord 4 might be a rebrand of OnePlus Ace 3V that is already launched in China. So it will have a Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 processor. And before even you get a doubt about it, 7 Plus Gen 3 is a scaled down version of 8S Gen 3, which is a scaled down version of 8 Gen 3 but slightly better than 8 Gen 2. It is confusing. Now in simple words, 7 Plus Gen 3 is closer to 8S Gen 3 and it will also have on-device AI capabilities. For mid-range smartphones, we also got a chance to get our hands on the OnePlus Ace 3V, and if you see on AnTuTu, it scored almost 14.8 lakhs. It is said to have a 50 megapixel main camera with OIS, up to 16GB LPDDR5X RAM, and it will come with UFS 4.0 storage. Hopefully, that was not a typo from OnePlus. Hopefully. Now, in terms of pricing, as per the leaks, Nord 4 will launch around 30 to 35,000 rupees. I'm expecting it to cross 30 to 33,000. It should be more 35,000. Second, we have the Nord CE4 Lite, which is the most affordable offering from OnePlus. It is said to come with the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 chip, 5000 mAh battery with 67 watt charging, and finally, OLED display on the Nord CE4 Lite series. Now, as per leaks, it is rumored to be under 20,000 rupees. Next up, we have a foldable from Vivo, the Vivo X Fold 3 Pro, and if you see, the page is officially live for the Vivo X Fold 3 Pro, and it is hinting that it will have some AI features. Last year we tried the Vivo X Fold Plus, which was launched in China, and the phone overall was pretty solid. Like, it had zero crease, and most importantly, the cameras on the Vivo Fold were similar to their flagship. Now, as per the leaks, again, the Vivo X Fold 3 Pro is set to launch in June 2024, and it will come with a 50 megapixel main camera, 64 megapixel 3x telephoto camera, and it's going to be a Zeiss camera system. Now, we have tried multiple Vivo smartphones with Zeiss collaboration, and surprisingly, the Zeiss collaboration is working for them. The photos come out really good. Now, if you guys want, we'll be definitely covering the Vivo X Fold 3, so make sure you press the grey subscribe button. Along with the camera, it will have a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip and a 5700 mAh battery. In terms of pricing, again, this is very crucial. It is supposed to be around 1.5 lakhs, which again falls in the Samsung territory. So that has to be seen. Now, HTC might make a comeback in smartphones, and back in the day, HTC used to be like the top tier smartphone. And when Android skins and all were not a thing, the HTC Sense UI at that time was the thing. Like, it was my dream to buy a HTC smartphone. Now, HTC posted this on Twitter, which says AL24U, hinting at the release of its smartphone, the HTC U24, and it might come to India as well. Now, there are no leaks about the official launch. In terms of specs, it is rumored to have Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 chip, 12GB RAM, 120Hz OLED display. Now, take this with a grain of salt. Like, these rumors are there since some time, but nothing substantial has come out. But since HTC has officially teased it, it would be interesting if HTC makes a comeback. And again, how they price the smartphone. And will there be a comeback of the legendary HTC Sense UI? Like, fingers crossed, I'm having goosebumps. Next up is Xiaomi 14 Civi. Now, there are no leaks about when it's gonna launch, but Xiaomi dropped an official teaser, so it is coming to India. Xiaomi 14 Civi could be the rebranded version of China's Xiaomi Civi 4 Pro. So as per the leaks and rumors, it is said to come with Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 chip, 50 megapixel main camera, and it will have Xiaomi X Leica partnership. And we have seen that Leica partnership is working really well. Like, now, as per leaks, the Xiaomi Civi will be priced around 45 to 50,000 rupees. I'm really interested to see how the cameras are gonna be. Like, this smartphone competition under 50,000 rupees is really getting hot. Next up, we have a flagship phone from Motorola, the Motorola Edge 50 Ultra. As per the leaks, it might launch globally in June. The Edge 50 Ultra supposedly will come with Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 instead of the flagship 8 Gen 3. It will have a 50 megapixel main camera, 50 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. It will have up to 16GB RAM and 1TB storage. Also, it will launch in that wood back variant. And if you remember, this is not the first time Motorola would be having a wooden back. Anyone from Moto Z Play era Moto Z era. Now the H50 Ultra has already launched in Europe for 88,000 rupees, but if you have been following Motorola usually prices their phone cheaper than Europe in India. So I'm expecting it to come around 65-70,000 rupees. Let me know, how much would you pay for a Motorola flagship? Now next, this one is gonna be the biggest launch in the history of Windows system. Windows Copilot plus PCs. Like the Microsoft Surface and Surface Pro laptops are the first laptop to launch under Microsoft Copilot plus PC. Now the Surface laptop will be launching on 18 June, and in terms of specs, the Surface laptop would come with Qualcomm's Snapdragon X Plus processor, which is an ARM-based processor with AI cores, and it's capable of running AI processors faster and better. Along with this, it has 16GB RAM, 256GB inbuilt SSD, and as per Microsoft, the Surface laptop with X Plus chips are 58% faster than the current M3 MacBook Air. Now in terms of pricing, it is priced around $1,000, which is roughly like 83,000 rupees. Now you'll be like, Pratik, what is Windows Copilot plus PCs? Well, in simple words, this is the new line of Windows laptop that would be able to run AI-fied Windows. Like for example, there is this new feature coming up in Windows called Recall, which will be continuously taking screenshots in the background. So let's say you forget the name of the Excel file you opened 5 minutes ago. You can just ask Windows and it will fetch that screenshot and tell you exactly the file name that you opened 5 minutes ago. Now Microsoft says that this screenshot taking and processing would be happening on device, but the keyword here is Microsoft says that it is happening on device. Also, this recall feature would be turned on by default, so if you don't want it, you will have to turn it off. Now, what do you guys think about Microsoft recall feature and Windows ARM laptops? Like when MacBook made the switch from Intel to ARM, it was groundbreaking. Let's see how it goes with Windows. Next up is the Z Fold 6 from Samsung, and it is almost confirmed that it will launch on 10th July. And as per this leak, the main focus on this foldable is going to be the camera system. Now, in terms of specs, it will come with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 with some extra cores which will make it 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy. Along with that, it is said to have 12GB RAM, and there is no leaks for the pricing info here. But it seems like Samsung is gonna have a very tough competition in the foldable space this year. And along with the foldables, Samsung will also be launching the Galaxy Ring, which they teased way back in January 2024 event. Now the Samsung Ring will be a fitness tracker which can also track SpO2, temperature, heart rate, sleep tracking, etc. So maybe the time has come for us to get rid of our smartwatches and fitness band. It's ring time. And last but not the least is iOS 18. As of now, we all knew that Apple is in talks with Google for getting AI on Apple devices. But seems like this rishta has been called off, and Apple has found another prospect for AI on Apple devices, and it's none other than OpenAI. As per the leaks and rumors, Apple is in talks with OpenAI for bringing AI on iOS 18, which is about to launch in WWDC next month. And one thing that makes the suspicion even stronger is, if you saw OpenAI's GPT-4o launch, they did all their demos either on iPhone or on Mac. And specifically, they have launched their ChatGPT app for Mac OS first. Now, as per the rumors, the iPhones first will get the AI features, and later the Mac, watches and everything will get the AI update. Now, Apple needs to join the league of AI, because if you see, every other company from Samsung, Google, everyone is going full on with AI in Android smartphone, and it's working for them. And that's the list for upcoming smartphones. June might not be as exciting as May, but the whole foldable segment is heating up, and you will see probably some good launches upcoming in July. Plus, there is iOS 18, we'll be definitely covering that. So let us know which phone are you excited about, you're waiting for, holding your money. And this is your Top G Pradeep signing off. See you pretty soon. Pew pew pew.